Okay.
Hello and good evening. Welcome to the Doris Hall James Indie Show. This show provides a platform to showcase one's musical journey. And guess what? My guest tonight is Lisa Chavous. How are you, Lisa?
I am totally great. Thank you. I'm blessed. Thank you so much. I'm so happy to be here. And thanks for the call.
Oh, and I'm happy. I'm happy you accept my invitation because we were talking a few minutes ago, and I was running after you for a long time trying to get you on this show because you're a very, very busy person.
Yeah.
I see you all over the place.
Yeah.
And I know that's good stuff happening, right?
That is so right. I know. You got to be crazy to be in this business, but I'm having a great time.
You having a good time?
I am. God is good.
Well, are you ready to take this musical journey with us?
Yes, I'm ready.
Okay. Now, you're going to start from how, when, and where. How did all this begin?
Well, it began, I was 5 years old. I come from a singing family. We had a group. My dad and mom managed us and the church. So I kind of like just stayed with it. And it just went on and on the journey. And that's what it's led to from 5 years old. Unbelievable.
When you started at 5, what were you doing?
A lot of times we were doing a lot of church choir gigs, and then my mom and dad started booking us like in Wilmington, Delaware theater and stuff like that. So we did a lot of, Shy Lights, the doo-wop groups type of things, and Four Tops and Gladys Knight and the Pips. We had a great time. Yeah.
And you said we now.
My brother and my other two sisters. We had a little group there.
Little group.
It was cute.
And you started in Philly?
And no, I'm actually from Delaware County.
Delaware County.
And so we just started getting little gigs in little towns and stuff. So it was nice. Sometimes we do little private birthday parties at people's houses. Do some Jackson 5 stuff.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
And then after that experience, so how old were you when you stepped out on your own?
Oh, wow. We're talking like about 23, 24.
Okay.
Yeah.
So let's take it from there. What's some of the things you started doing with that when you were like 23?
Well, I had a passion for jazz. I used to go and check out the jazz cats. So manager heard me and just started booking me. So that's how that kind of continued. And I just been like little counties, Philadelphia, Delaware County, Jersey, and meeting up with a lot of jazz cats. I got to meet a lot of legends like Odine Pope and Mickey Roker, Tony Williams, MacIver, Aaron Graves, and all those cats. So it kind of just kept on just accumulating, and I just was booking gigs. The manager would call me, and here I just started with a band, and they're calling me for the gigs. So I'm just giving everybody gigs. Yeah, so that was pretty interesting. Yeah.
Well, how about is it the Blues Messengers?
Yes, the Philadelphia Blues Messengers. I was introduced to them in 2006 from one of my mentors who I got to go on tour with, named Byron Lancaster. Okay. And he said, "Hey, I put a blues band together. They need a vocalist." He said, "If you want to go to France, I can get you there. If you go over there and help these cats get off the ground." Yeah. And we got together, and it happened like overnight. Radio stations were playing the music. It just happened so fast.
A dream come true, right?
Yes, and that just made it happen. And then one of the cats I performed with, he's plays harmonica and he writes songs. So we both wrote songs, and it just worked out. And every song kept being a hit on the radio.
Isn't that something?
Yeah.
How did they treat you over there? Was France?
Oh my God.
Tell me about that.
Beautiful. It was beautiful. Yeah. They were so excited that we were from Philadelphia, and the treatment was just, it's just too good to be true. It was like a dream. It really was. Yeah.
And how long did you stay there? How long was the tour? Did you tour any place else besides?
We toured Monaco as well.
Okay.
We did Nice, France, and Monaco. We were had concert on the Riviera, and then we hooked up at a place called the B Spot, who we did a lot of parties for a couple of ambassadors over there. And then they heard our music from me on that side of Riviera and asked, could we come to Monaco and perform? So it just went on and on. Incredible. I know.
You have now, who's booking your gigs now?
This
Don't
is the
say
crazy
you.
part.
Don't say
Yes,
you.
I am. That's crazy. I am. I'm booking the gigs. I'm doing the contract deals. Me and my partner, Larry Hembrick, who we own the band now. And that's how we communicate. So I was pretty lucky on that, and to be able to do that, you know, effortless without any school.
I mean, you're everywhere. I'm serious when I say that. I look at Facebook all the time, and you're here, you're there, and you have an event, like a little event page that you booked all up. So how does this girl do that?
I know. I just do it. It's like a vision, and you just do it because you feel in your heart, oh, it's going to work.
Yeah.
You just do it. You don't.
And it's the love.
It's the love, the passion, and the knowing that I'm helping people get jobs and gigs and everything.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So it is the passion, yeah.
And it's keeping our music alive.
That's what really touches
keeping our
me.
music alive.
Yes, yes.
Live performances.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Well, that's really, you know, because I said, boy, she's everywhere, but it's good stuff.
Yes.
It's really good stuff.
Yes.
Now, how about tell us about the genres of music. You were telling me you had bands for different.
Yeah, I do. I have bands. I've become diverse. This is something else that just happened overnight.
Yes.
I have bands for different occasions, and I love to perform with these cats because the music is genuine, and it's one-hit wonder songs that people love to hear people perform. So I have like a blues band, the Messengers. I have a jazz band, if wanted, a Motown band, if wanted, an island band. And then I have a duo, which I do with my brother, who's a pastor, and we do a tribute down memory lane. He does a lot of David Ruffin, Jerry Butler, and all that. And then I do the Supremes, stuff people would love to hear someone sing. So I do that. It's Supreme, Marvelettes,
Marvelettes. You got another
Street
Marvelettes,
Corner,
right?
Doo-Wops, and Gladys Knight, Aretha, everything. They, the Shirelles, we do a whole Motown review, and that has lasted me for close to 20 years too. I still book that as well. I'm like crazy.
So when you're calling to get these gigs, do you tell them what exactly you can do, and let them choose, or they tell you?
This is the part. God is good. I don't call. They call me.
Okay.
And I just when they call, I say, and I would advise this to a lot of people who wants to choose to be diverse, to ask the manager, like, what style music would you like to hear? What would you like for your clientele? Would you like a band? You like something a little subtle, like a duo? The approach, and that is, you give them what they want, and then they're happy. Just give them what they want, and don't be like a little selfish about it, because it's God's gift to us, so we're dispersing it. So I think that's why it works really well for me, because I want to make everybody happy, whatever style they like to hear, and I'm particular about style. It's got to be gospel or something with a message or an experience in life. It's got to be real settled like that. Yeah. And
I noticed you work with Brett Jolly. He's another one. He's everywhere.
Yeah, he's another one. He's a great freelancer, and he's been like all over the world as well.
Yeah, he's everywhere. I looked at a picture the other day. I said, they're both together. They're everywhere. He was there. And tell me some people you worked with that we would know.
Sure. Herb Smith, who I saw you just had here, Odin Pope, Tony Williams, Cedric Napoleon. So many.
Put these names down so we can
get them. Just call them. Okay.
Chappie, who's in heaven now. God rest his soul. His father I had with me on my Donald Washington. I could go on, and Lumpy King, who's passed on with heaven as well. Sam Reed,
and Sam Reed is coming. Facebook family and friends. Sam Reed will be here October 18th. Now remember that day, because that's his birthday.
Oh, that's beautiful.
He already told me that was his birthday.
This will be very
special. He wanted to come on his birthday.
So some members of the Patti LaBelle group, it just goes on and
tons
on.
and tons of people.
Yes,
Now you're a songwriter, aren't you?
Yes, I am.
Tell me about that experience. I mean, go ahead.
Well, I've been songwriting since I was a child, but it's just coming out. Like things are just coming out.
I understand.
So my partner, him and I, Larry Hambrick, we write a lot of blues songs together. I've written some R&B. I have to get to that when I can.
I know how you're going to do this.
But the blues thing, I just figure whichever one takes off, I'm going to concentrate on the one that's taken off, which is the blues thing. So we wrote probably 8 or 10 or more now, and we're about to drop a new CD in October.
Okay.
This one's going to be entitled Lisa Chavous and the Philadelphia Blues Messengers Breaking Down the Walls. So that one's going to be really interesting. It's going to be like the last 4 years experiences. Actually from, about 4 or 5 years experiences from the last CD, which was the Underground Hustle, the one that I gave you, because we were like finding our way. But this time we're like ready to break the walls of love. No, we're really coming. We know
right?
it now. We know we're doing
You're busting loose, right?
Yeah, so
Well,
it
that's
should be
good.
nice. It has a lot of original songs on there as well. And then I collaborated with a lot of jazz cats on this one. But it's going to be blues, but the people get to hear the jazz cats who they never heard their diversity, because jazz cats usually just stick to jazz. Well, I threw them in there on some blues, and they're tearing it up.
They're tearing it
We
up.
got like Aaron Graves on it, Craig McIver, we got Lee Smith on it, we got Frank Bay on it, and we're going to be doing a duo, him and I. So everybody's going to be excited to hear the diverse and how, because jazz and blues is like the birth of our, the music. So it's going to be exciting to hear. We're excited to drop it.
And I can feel your energy. I can feel your energy. So that's making me excited. And I know that's making our Facebook family excited too, because I can feel that energy.
Yes, so listen out for that, cats. We're going to have a ball, and we're looking forward to see you guys.
Now, when you're writing your songs, and you're telling your stories, what are most of those? How do you get most of those lyrics for those stories?
Experiences.
Is it any? That's what I was going to ask.
It's experiences.
Yes.
It's life's experiences, and then the best part about writing them are when you drop them and people hear them, they're like, "Hey, I've been through that before." So it makes everybody feel what you feel.
You hear that,
you know what I mean?
You hear that.
It's like that.
Yes.
So it's like, that's why I just, with a lot of my experiences, this one is coming out, it's going to be a lot of crying too, because it's my husband's on this, my late husband's on this CD. We did a couple of background. We started putting them in the studio because he loved it so much. But it's going to be very nice. And then he's got a lot of fun blues, and he got a lot of like funk blues in there. We got diverse of all different styles of blues, from calypso to New Orleans to Philly blues to all styles, because we like to focus on being global and reaching out to the world, not just one section.
Section, okay.
So,
so now, where are you gonna appear? Like, can you remember?
Oh yeah.
So give me some dates and talk to our family and friends and let them write some of these dates.
Oh,
down.
sure.
Send them to your website.
Yes, you guys can log on to my Facebook page as well for my schedule. But this coming Friday, I'll be in Newtown at the Time Restaurant, which is AKA Black Horse Tavern, with my my blues band. We're going to be doing a little bit of funk blues and some old school country, a little bit of everything. And I'll be there from 9 to about 12:30. But Saturday is a really great cultural day. It's going to be the Philadelphia Jazz Festival 6th anniversary, hosted by Warren Ory of Lifeline Music Coalition, and I'll be performing at Bob and Barbara's. And I have special guest Cedric Napoleon, who played with Pieces of the Dream with me on that. So that's from 5 to 8. I will have CDs available with signed autographs for you guys, because you guys been with me for years. So I have a special price for everybody that day. And the 21st, I'll be at the Twisted Tail on South Street with my 8-piece blues band. Okay. So we'll be bringing like Hammond B3, horn section, 2 guitars, the whole big thing like we took to France. And then the 22nd, I'll be in Darby Township, Sherry Hill, my stomping grounds where I grew up, at Dixon's Lounge. I'm representing jazz and blues, and Tony Williams will be my special guest that day. And just so many gigs. It's just a lot, but you guys can feel free to log on to my Facebook page, and you'll find where I am all over. I do a couple of restaurants in Delaware County, La Porta, which is on Middletown Road. I do a tribute to Motown, me and my brother, Pastor Robert Atkins, but he's known as Bobby D, where he performs for me. He does a lot of Dave Ruffin, and I'll do all those street corners, Supremes, the Students, the Time, all the great music that Motown lovers love. Street corner, Sunday, Philly Soul. It's like that type of show rolled up in one. I even pull out like Marvelettes.
Oh man,
Shirelles,
the Marvelettes and the Shirelles.
Yes,
they were the good old days, and we just love them. And our last guest said he loved the Marvelettes also. He was singing, was it Mr. Postman?
Yes,
like
yes. We do all that. Yeah, we do all that. Cha Cha, Mary Wells. We do it all.
Come here. Those are dances and things that I do.
Yes, and it's just good music. Then I'll pull out some Donna Summer, Boogie Oogie Oogie, just Shake Your Booty, Gap Band. We do everything all in one compact for 3 hours. And that's at a lot of great restaurants in Delaware County. La Porta, Anthony's and Drexel Line Shopping Center. And now we're going to be starting a new venue in Essington, and it's located inside the Clariton Hotel. It's a beautiful restaurant, the Red Lantern Cafe, or I'm sorry, correct me if I'm wrong, but it's inside of Clariton. And we'll be doing like an after-work Motown party from 5 to 8. Very beautiful place. Yeah.
And that's all on your website.
Everything's there. Got a lot coming up.
Now, do you have someone to keep up that website, or you do that too?
I do everything. I make sure I put it down so I can go to sleep. I don't want to worry about what I miss. That's how I do. It's just always been like that.
Well, you're doing a great job.
Thank you.
Because when I look there, I see. So that's good. Now, you work with Chapter One.
Oh. You've really been digging deep.
Yeah, because I knew them once upon a time.
Yes, I did. I worked with them for a little bit. They were looking for a singer to perform some songs from Linda Creed.
Yeah.
And we went in the studio, and we never got finished their project because they needed to go on the road. I couldn't go with them, but it was an honor working with them. We always did like a tribute to Gladys Knight and the Pips. They like that, They they were like, we got this artist. What are we going to do? Where can we put her in? They were like, what can we do with it? So they just started booking me for some concerts in a lot of the schools here in Philadelphia. So it kind of worked out.
And I saw something where, did you win something at Temple University? See, I told you.
I did. That was, oh my God, you're taking me so far back. At Temple University, I won the first prize or the second prize, but it was awesome. Won some money, or it was like a couple $100.
So you've been at this for a very
long time, because I remember doing that gig, and I did a Natalie Cole's, something from Natalie Cole, but they dug it. So that was 1999. My God.
I have to read up on all of these things so I'll know, and I find so much good information.
Yeah.
About the artist when when I hear you, I see you, but I don't dig until you come to the indie show, and then I'm digging and say, this is awesome. She did that. She did, So it's always good to know these things. So now when I see you, then I know that we had something in common, because we used to work with Chapter One at one time too. And that was good.
It's been a long time.
Time goes by fast.
Yeah. We did a couple of private parties, and they booked me for. I remember working on that Linda Creed music, and then we had to part kind of. It was some beautiful music she left, Yeah.
She's a good.
She's
brilliant.
Yeah, she was very brilliant. I was really honored to be working on that too.
So, when are you gonna slow down?
I'm telling you, I'm just following my orders and just taking it one day at a time. I do my own schedule, so I can slow down as I choose. But we're already getting ready to book some tours in Puerto Rico because you know we went over there and we raised the money.
Oh,
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, we had a benefit. We had a
Okay.
benefit for them at La Rose and raised them a couple thousand, and then we took a flight over there and raised more money. So they loved
That
us so
was excellent.
much. We're getting ready to be booked like a big tour over there, and probably we're looking maybe like the holidays, Christmas or something like that, near the holidays. Yeah, they really dug us a lot, and every show we did over there was fantastic, and they were so great to us. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Now
That was
tell me-
touching. That was touching too.
Yeah, I can imagine it was, and they were so happy. And
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, I guess a
There's-
lot of the stars did that, but
Yeah,
we don't hear it, we don't know it. And just to know that you guys are out there
yeah,
and you are helping.
yeah. That
You know,
that
that's
was
good.
definitely a call for me to do because it wasn't on my list of things to do. But I just woke up like, he wants me to do something, and I said we gotta go. And my partner's like, well, I said we have to because it's in my heart to do. It's a mission. This is different. This is like not just a gig or just a concert. It's a mission. They need our help. That's what we did.
And then you're blessed in so many other ways
Yeah,
because now your career seems to really be booming.
it's doing good.
Yeah.
I'm pretty honored, that it's doing okay. I'm enjoying it, and I'm thankful. So, and then I'm helping as much as I can, or using my vision and ideals.
Okay, now we have, our younger generation,
Yeah.
older generation too. They may be interested in getting into.
Mm-hmm.
Give us some pointers, some inspiring words for them.
Sure.
Tell us.
Know your vision.
Okay.
Know which the style of music you are best at, and that you can save time on. Then
But how if I
wondering-
don't know? How if I just know I want to sing? I just
Right.
want to sing. So how
Well,
am I
you'll
going
know
to find
by your audience response to certain songs that you sing.
whether you booed or not?
You can feel it as you're entertaining. Like I do all styles, but I know when I do blues, it's crazy. It's a crazier response. I do the Motown, they like it and it's nice. But when I get them to come see a blues concert, like my Motown crowd or my jazz fans, it's just like, she's got them blue. You can feel that what they like. And then your Facebook page, thank God for Facebook, you will see your response on that page from a video they're looking at, So I'll look at me do a certain style of music, and then I'll look at this style of music, and I'll see the ratings go up higher on that other style more.
Oh,
So that's,
okay.
yeah. That's
And
how
so
I
they
know.
need to figure out.
But that's a target audience, certain age group. Because the young folks, are they into it?
Yeah.
Really?
Oh my God, yeah.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
just-
I'm surprised.
They love it. It's something about that blues. Everybody's feet is tapping, they dancing, where those fingers are popping. And it goes over everywhere because we've opened up concerts that are R&B people, but we'll open them up and the response will be that the most. Yeah, it's real, It's like everyday life and what people going through.
It makes you like the music. It brings out all different kinds of emotions.
Yeah.
Whether it's laughter, it's happiness, it's crying.
Yeah.
It just brings. You could be in a bad mood and you hear something,
Yeah.
you're happy mood, and it could be vice versa.
Mhm.
So it just take us through a lot of different changes.
Yeah.
And we thank you guys for being able
Oh, you're welcome.
to give us that music.
It made a lot of people relate to things they experienced through that.
Yes.
And then my blues isn't like, oh, I'm down and dirty. It's like I'm feeling the blues. It's more like everything gonna be all right.
Okay.
It's, you know what I mean? It's like an expression.
You see, from down home blues to cheating in the next room.
You got that right. You know what I mean? It's like that. It's like that. Like, hey, let's just party. We all for work today. Let's just have a good time, So that's why I like it. I mean, even when I hire cats that are like on the R&B side, and I'll be like, yo, Herb, can you sit in? My guitar player couldn't make it. He's like, wow, I should have been playing this stuff. This is fun
He's
stuff.
funny. He's funny.
Yeah, so it's just a blessing, And then it all jazz, blues, and gospel all kind of unite. So even like if I'm doing a gospel, it's a spiritual thing. It goes another level than the other
Because
styles.
you were in choirs when you were young,
Oh
weren't you?
boy, I was in choirs. I was putting it together, and I'm crazy. I was like, they would just stick me with these jobs. Well, you know what? I'm like, well, what do you mean? I know. I'm like, well, put this one over here, this one over. I'm like, okay, I'll try.
So you had a very diverse background. You've done so many things. You're writing songs about your city. What's the favorite song on your city?
The one we just did, the newest one. Oh my God, it's the one that's called oh my, I just had a brain freeze. The one that just hit, the one you have, the Underground Hustle.
What did I do?
My favorite song on there, I Don't Want to Make Love to Your Man. It don't sound like how I'm saying it.
I don't want
But
to.
I don't want to make this a nice
it's an interesting story to it, but you'll like it, and it's kind of funny. But that's the one they choose to play on the radio all the time. So that's
I don't want to make
we wrote
love
that
to
one.
your man.
Yeah, we wrote it. You can open that up if you like. I have plenty more CDs.
And tell us what that little bit.
Well, it's like all our musicians are the Underground Hustle. Get that, check that out. That got us
CD
2 tours to France and Monaco.
Yes,
and we're actually getting ready to go back in a couple of months. So, but we're going to be bringing a new CD out. So
and where can they do this?
Oh, you can lock on the CD Baby and download it, and then you can get it on there, or you can grab it from me at any of my upcoming events as well.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. And tell me a little bit about that song.
Sure. Myself and Larry Hambrick, my partner, we write music a lot. So he's like, I wrote this song and helped me out finishing it out. So I'm like, okay. So I listened to it. So it's actually just about musicians playing together, and I'm the only female in the band. It's it's not too many blues female singers left. It not too many, and we're all rehearsing, and the wives was like, when are you coming home? Blah, 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 blah. So we're like, you know how that goes. And then so we're like at a gig, and then I'm singing this song and saying how we're just trying to get this band tight so we can make some money and try to understand. I don't want your man. This is what we do. I'm a cat. I'm just another part of the band. So it's kind of cute. It's funny,
That's a good title.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's a story.
That's a story. She's telling us a story.
Yeah. So it's funny because it's real,
Let's take a moment and say hi to our
Okay.
Facebook family. Okay, let's go down here. Let's see who we have. Oh, boy. Hap, can you see? Because I can't. Hap Berlinger, join hi.
Hi, how are you? Thanks for tuning in.
And this is Sandy. This is my sister Sandy. She loves jazz and gospel. She probably don't want to hear the interview. She just wants us to do jazz. Okay. Hello, Sandy. And then we have Jessica. Hi, Jess. Naquetta. How you doing, Naquetta? Roberta
Passaro.
Hello, how you doing? Beverly.
Oh, hi, Beverly. How are you?
Okay. Is Beverly related to Charlene?
No.
No, okay.
Wait a minute.
No,
No,
Charlene
no.
is Holiday, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh
wow.
Aleem. Hi, Aleem. Hi, Calvin.
Well, hi. Thank you guys for tuning in.
Sina, Odell, Larry. Larry's on a lot of. Allie, I just talked to you the other day. Ali. Hi, Ali. Hi. James Jackson, Avis, Valerie. Hi, Valerie. Harry Harris.
Wow, this is beautiful.
Yeah,
Thanks,
Patricia,
guys.
Daryl Ingram, Sean Miller.
Oh, Patricia. Hey, Pat.
Hi, Sean. How you doing?
Wow, this is great. God is good. Thank you.
I miss you, Sean. And hi, Thomas. Hi, Thomas Clark. Thomas Clark did my logo for me.
Oh, wow.
Thank you, Thomas.
Yes, thank you.
And
Very
Rome,
nice.
Brooklyn, and Carrie Little. I think I see it here. Okay. Well, thank you very much for joining in tonight.
Oh, you're welcome.
And this program is produced by Philly Live Radio, and we're not finished. We're going to continue a little more.
Okay.
We just wanted to say say hi to our Facebook family.
Okay.
Is there anything else you want us to know about Lisa? Tell us.
Oh wow.
Are your sisters and your brothers, are they still singing?
Well, they're not singing professionally, but they still can sing very well. My brother's with me, as I told you. He's my only brother, but they don't sing professional like myself. But they have very beautiful voices as well. Yeah, I mean, I'm just a person every day, just working and doing my music and making it happen, and thanking the Lord that I can help a lot of people, come along with my journey as well.
And you seem so happy in doing it.
I do.
And isn't it fun to do something that you love to do?
You know what? It really is.
It's fun, isn't it?
It really is. It's like, it's just there. You become one with it, and you just run with it. But like I said, the important thing is knowing where you're going, because you can get out there, you get all lost, and you got to be careful too. You got to really be careful.
So you have to know something about the business.
Yeah, you have to have instincts too. You got to know how to read them. You know what I mean? Read the Morse codes, I call them, when people try. And then especially as a woman being out there, you got to really be on your P's and Q's. Yeah.
She showed her business savvy. We were talking a little bit earlier before the show, and we broke up the word show business.
She showed that?
Show business.
Oh, show business.
Yeah.
She knows the business.
Oh, you got to know the business. I mean, it's exciting to, hey, give me the mic, but my thing, I want to be ready before I get that mic.
Right.
Yeah.
It is.
Because, like years ago, we were so glad to get to the mic and glad to hear ourselves on the radio and stuff. We didn't even think about the business.
Oh,
and to this day now we old folks to this day, and a lot of us are just barely making it.
Yeah.
We're not making it off the music that we did because we never got any royalties or anything from that music, because we're so happy just to get the mic.
Yeah, you have to get your royalty. You got to make sure your copyrights are right. Your everything, your songwriting, so nobody can take it.
You're publishing
everything. Get yourself an entertainment lawyer. Do not, trust anyone but that lawyer, because that's the one that's going to make sure everything's right for you. All the in between, you just be ready. Just stand stern.
Don't do that new edition thing.
No, well, that's how it was.
Yeah.
We just really didn't know.
Well, you didn't know, but like we learn as we go along, and I'm just thankful that I'm still where I can still make it happen a little bit,
And you seem to have good people around you.
That's another
that makes
thing.
it good. That makes a difference,
You have to keep
right?
good people around you. You have to look. You really do. I advise any musician, singer, please be careful who you're around. It is. You have to be very careful. Yeah. It's just like everything in life, you just know, and it's important to surround yourself by positive energy all the time. It's the same thing with music to me. Right. That's how I choose it. So.
Well, it seems to be doing you really good, because you look great.
Thank you.
And you're really happy and excited about what you're doing, and there's no complaints.
No.
I mean,
I'm really blessed.
You do it all, and you're happy that you're doing it.
And I do it. People say, "How do you?" It's just effortless. It's just it's no big. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I guess that's all I can say. I guess some people. I guess it's your approach and how you do it. And the best part is, to me, is like Frank Sinatra said, do it your way.
Do it your way. That's a good thing.
Don't do you.
Yeah.
Don't get side. Do you. Because when you do yourself, time's on your side and you're on your game right. You got to know that part at least. Don't let nobody take away the best of what you do. You might get this cat, so I got this on. I'm not that type that's desperate for the money. I want to only let me hear the song. And then if I feel like it doesn't suit me, that ain't what I want to do. Because that can break you. You can be up here and fall way down here just because you chose that way of something that you don't really do. I don't want to be hurt not at my best.
Mm.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not that desperate like that, you know.
Well, are you under a management contract or anything? Or you just do all
I do
that
everything
yourself?
myself.
Everything yourself.
And my motto is, if somebody can step in and do and move as fast as I can, then they got that job. As long as they can, please enjoy the show. Just enjoy the show. I am serious, because you can get sidetracked from that. Like, you know, somebody thinking they can do this, and they could be just messing up. Like, wait a minute, you know, I don't work circles around. Like, look,
I understand.
it's crazy.
Look, I do understand.
You got a lot of perpetrators out there.
Yeah, you know, because I
because
think
they want it so bad,
Mhm.
you know, not realizing that they really don't qualify. Like, you know, some things you just.
I can really feel you. It's hard. I talked to Gilbert and I said, it's hard for someone to work for me.
Yeah.
Okay? Because they don't move fast enough.
I know.
They don't think quick enough.
It's
I'm
slave
sorry,
labor.
Gil. You know, so by the time they're thinking of what I asked them to do, I could have had it done. And
Yeah,
I get it done.
Yeah.
You know? And sometimes I'm just,
Yeah.
but I know it's done. I know it's done
but
correctly.
your way.
Yes.
And that's what I'm saying. The importance of it is, like, do what works for you. Everything will fall in place because you know how you do it. If you
Right.
meet someone that can move as fast or do it as fast and on it as fast, then that's the one that can take you to another level. Until then, don't let nobody mess up your journey.
Mm-hmm.
You have to be precious to your journey, you know. And God will work it out, you know.
He always does.
Always do. That's why I just follow the orders. Okay, I'm doing this. And, you know, it ain't how you. It's like it's getting done. It ain't how did you do this? It's like it's just getting done. You can feel it in your heart and your spirit if it's right, and you can feel it if it's wrong. That's the gift that a lot of people don't have, and that's the people I pray for to be when they're out there in that jungle.
Isn't that terrible?
Because it's a jungle, but hey, but if your heart, you have the passion, nothing's in your way.
Yeah.
You know, you can see through the forest at all times, you know.
So what are your goals now? Tell me your short term and long term. You want to do movies too, Lisa?
I really don't know. I was an A student with drama class. I wrote all the poems. I wrote I'll tell you, this is crazy. This is stuff I would be the one putting everything together, doing the drum, doing the scripts, writing them. So whatever else comes out, it's just going to be as it is. I'm just going to roll with it. That's all I can say. Because acting sounds good to me too, you know. That sounds great. Wow, so much stuff.
But right now you're going to focus on the new CD that's coming out.
Yes, the new CD is done. We just have to put the mix on it and it's done. We already have CD release parties lined up for that. And I'm going to focus on that for a little while. Probably go back. We're going back to Puerto Rico shortly, and then go back to France. Then I'll see what happens after that. Other avenues, you know, because I'm seeing a lot of very gifted children coming up. So my eyes are opening up to trying to
train them,
to get them, marinate them, you know,
Right.
Get them ready, you know, let them, you know, if I see something that's really good and they're humble enough to let me show them, because that's the thing too. You got to be humble. You got to want to learn. You got to want to listen, you know, to your mentors, because that's how I came in under some fantastic mentors, and I just sat back and learned and listen. So if I can get that from them, then I would love to help them, because that's what I do.
And they need help too. They really need someone to pick them up by, you know, their hands and just lead and guide them.
Yes.
Because it's a lot of talent.
It's a lot.
All the entertainers we've had here on the show, basically they talked about all the talent that in Philadelphia.
Oh, it's right here in the
just
heart.
All this talent.
And it's continued, it just rolls over. So I'm really happy. I'm blessed to be able to help both worlds, young and old. Young and old. So that's what I do.
Who were your mentors?
My mentors in this music is Byron Lancaster.
Okay.
Odin Pope, Trudy Pitts. Who else is that? Who's the other cat on the hand in B3? Jimmy McGriff.
Oh, I know Jimmy and Chris.
Yeah.
I've done
Yeah.
tours and opened up for these people, and as before I even got on stage, I just listened and studied them, because to me it was like a free consultation fee. I'll be a fool not to pay attention. This is like people that opened the door for our history and everything, you know. So I'm was really blessed with that. So I listened and learned, and I'm still learning, because the older cats know some things. Them young cats know some things too.
All right, I'm telling you, I learned how.
So my ears open, all the radar is on all around.
I learned something yesterday and today. I learned something, and I kept saying, but I learned from him.
That's right.
You know, I kept saying I learned some stuff from him,
and it's beautiful.
And today again, I learned more. You know, we had MC Breeze on.
Wow.
And he showed us some other stuff, you know, and so you have to stop and listen.
Stop and listen.
You have to stop and listen, and that makes a difference. You know, because some of the older folks, they don't want to listen to the younger folks, you know, but the younger folks, they do things kind of different. Than we did back then.
Some of their techniques work pretty well too, you know.
And it's different technology they use. I mean, it's
now my advice to artists as a band leader, like when you direct the band, you have to direct that band.
Okay.
You have to be the one that's running that. When I step on the stage or they're fronting that band, they have to direct that band, and that band will feel it. That's why they'll play at their best. They'll feel it. It will be. It's like you don't even have to talk. It's just like this energy, this positive energy, and they'll know. So the artist says, don't be afraid to say your key. Know your key.
Yeah, that's good. That's good.
Know your range. Know what key you want. If you got a cold that night, bring it a half step. Learn to sing a half step. Don't never let a cat tell you we can't play that song in this key because they ain't ready. That's all I got to say. They ain't ready. You let them know. Get your sheet music, have it ready. That's right. Get that sheet music. Get whatever. Just be in charge of that band when you front that band, and the spirit of flow right after that. Because you know why you know it works? Because nobody's talking. It's all just a feeling. Everybody knows.
Good.
So I'll tell my advice to artists, because that is terrible. I can imagine, the musician, well, what key? I don't know. Come on. Don't do this to these cats, you know?
So they have to read music or be able to transpose.
Yes. Yeah. Some people are gifted with it, you know, and writing charts. I don't know how I do it, but it's just in me, you know.
You write charts?
I do I'm crazy. I'm telling you, I'm like, Lord, I'm just going to take your gift and run with it. But then there's places to refer them to, like the Clef Club, you know, and all that like that.
Now, do you ever go down there to perform?
Oh, I've performed at Clef Club plenty of times.
Okay.
Last year, they had a sisterhood celebration. I did a tribute to Tina Turner. It got like over 3,000. Crazy. It was great. It was great. And I was there also with, Richard Tucker. I had him on there with me. So I've done the Clef Club several times as well.
You got to get Rich in here, too.
Yeah.
And then the Woodmere Art Museum in Chestnut Hill. I'll be there. Chestnut Hill. I'm sorry, guys. I'll be there October 5th with Warren Ory. We're doing a tribute to Aretha Franklin, and there's another cat by the name of Wheezy from Urban Gorillas. He'll be Al Green. Yeah, he'll be Al Green. So we're doing that tribute there. I've done every tribute. I've done the disco era.
God bless you. God bless you.
I've done a lot there too. Warren Ory's doing a great job there at the Woodmere Art Museum for our culture. It's a beautiful art museum. Did you guys ever go there?
No. We
I'll be there the 5th of October.
The 5th of October. That's on a Saturday?
It's a Friday.
A Friday?
Friday from 6 to 8. It's always 2 hours.
I don't know. She works me to death. I'm here on the basement.
So one thing we learned yesterday from one of our other programs, Let's Talk, is she gave us some pointers of things we have to do. And one of those things was just to socialize.
Yeah.
To get out.
Gotta get
meet people and socialize. And that's what we have to do. and
that's really go to South. All these places are gorgeous. I mean, you know, to go to, you know. Yeah, I mean, if I'm in there and you want to say, hey, Lisa, we'll meet you here, and give me a call.
That would
I'll
be
tell you
great.
to shake hands with so you won't waste your time.
There you go. There you go.
It's all about time. You know what I mean? But they're a great cast. La Rose Jazz Club is another place I do a lot of concerts there, and that's how you meet a lot of the newspaper people from Philadelphia,
I have to bring my
Germantown
press
Courier.
pass.
No, that is
I
really
don't
good.
need
It's
it.
a legend. That place is so
Okay.
historical. You know, that's where you meet a lot of the guilds and a lot of the Scoop, you know, magazines and all that.
yeah,
They're
okay.
all there. They would love to meet you guys.
Okay.
They really
We,
would.
now, Gilbert, we have to get down.
Tony Williams is there every Monday with his jazz cats.
And where is this again?
5531 Germantown Avenue.
Oh, that's in
La
Germantown.
I went
Rose,
to his birthday party about 3 years ago.
yeah,
I
La
can't
Rose
remember.
Jazz Club, you guys. That's
Yeah, we
that's
did
the
go
place.
there.
I do a lot of concerts there.
Okay.
But
Well, we'll get there.
you will meet the jazz giants in there as well, and a lot of people to advertise with.
They got a stage in the back.
Um, No, not La Rose.
Not La Rose?
La Rose been there. This has been there forever. Yeah. Dr. La Rose runs it. He's a doctor, and Tony Williams runs the jazz sessions every Monday. Him, Mike Boone's on upright bass, and Aaron Graves.
Okay.
So we'll get there.
Yeah. So this is a legendary place for great advertising and meeting and greeting people from all over the world.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, Lisa, Gilbert's giving me that means our time is up.
Oh, thank you so
But if
much.
you want to say something to your audience, please do.
Oh, okay. I just like to thank everyone for tuning in. I had such a wonderful time here with Doris and Gilbert. And just if your dream is music, my favorite slogan is keep on keeping on.
All right.
Thanks, guys.
And I thank you. Now I want to thank you. Okay, I finally got a chance to
God bless
meet
you.
you. Thank you. Okay.
Thanks again.
Facebook family and friends, thank you for joining in, and we'll see you next week. Bye-bye.
Yes, bye.
All right. We are. Come on.
Bye, Jess.
All right.
That was great.